neither of these tests is easy. That's the reality. All of them are difficult.
Okay. Somehow complicated, but okay.
Sure, It just depends on proper preparation and also before you choose the kind of test that you are going to do between these two, you have to know what does the school require you to give. IELTS is an abbreviation of International English Language Testing System. It is from British Council. And TOEFL is Teaching of English as a Foreign Language from ETS, and this is an American organization, whereas the other one is for British Council, as I have said before. Yeah, sure. British Council.
Yes, reka tubahe ikaze mu kiganiro CHAPA mukurikira kwa mbere kwa gatatu no kwa gatanu tugana ibyinshi bitandukanye ariko by'umwihariko tudushaka kugira ngo tubashimishe muvuge mutari impamvu mugomba kwicara mu kalima CHAPA show kuko muyizi rero team bari ngari ubwo turavuga ari aba president hano kuri televiziyo ari n'abakora production ngo ndavuga ari n'aba director ni benshi cyane ariko reka tubwire ngo twebwe turi hano turabahagararira kugira ngo dukore ikigomba kuba cyakorwa cyose. So Emmalito is my name alongside the one and only lady in the place. Comment tu vas? Uko bien.
Wajya umvuga neza ko ibintu bigusa n'igihe.
Ariko njye ntabwo nakuvuze.
Nyine ko ugiye tukomerezaho the one and only Queen Kety. Usko Emmanuel mushaka gutuma nangira ikiganiro nkuko nabipanze. Urugero uburyo mba napanze ndi
ariko ibintu bapanze ugera ngo nyibice muri.
Yakora uburyo mba napanze ndibuze kwinjiramo sawa ariko ubyose ugahita
none se ubwo nkanjye noneho na muntu uba wakoze zoom in kugira ngo rugahita rutagaragara undi wayamutse
kugira ngo uruheruka turuta banda badutangira ibibazo byinshi. Anyway, gusa kiri kiganiro CHAPA mugezweho nanjye Kety ndetse na mugenzi wanjye Emmalito n'indi timu nini cyane ibiri inyuma rwose ya kamera kugira ngo ibintu birusheho kugenda neza cyane. Reka nizere ko rero umeze neza uguwe neza weekend yawe yagenze neza ikindi kandi utangiranye icyumweru na courage nyinshi cyane. Iyo utangiye muri icyumweru ngo uri lazy cyangwa se ufite ubunebwe akenshi bikubera imfabusa kuko umunsi wa mbere n'uwa kabiri n'uwa gatatu buryo ngo niwo ubarwa cyane. So ubwo mbere yo kubyukana imbaraga niba rwose ubona ari kuwa mbere ukabyuka ufite imbaraga courage nyinshi cyane nubwo ukabona ngo utabishaka wenda hari ukuntu wavuye muri weekend wananiwe abenshi mu bamwana mwe wenda na za divayi ugasanga hari ukuntu umva utameze neza umutwe wasigiriza mbese utameze neza ariko ikintu gitangaza koze mufitiye ikibazo uyu munsi. Anyway, gusa ariko icyo ugomba gukora no kwishyiramo imbaraga rwose unuko uzishakamo kuwa mbere kugira ngo icyumweru cyawe kizarangire niba uruvuga uti hari icyo nakoze hari icyo nagezeho none ni sawa nyine. Yes.
Hanyuma mutwemerere tujya mu kanya keza cyane kandi tumenye umutumirwa turi kumwe uyu munsi aratubwira icyo dusangiza iki hari igihe gusanga rimwe na rimwe hari amakuru tutazi hari amahirwe tutazi mu buzima tutajya tubona ukibaza what is happening.
Exactly, ugasanga twaracikanywe rimwe na rimwe ugasanga abandi baraducitse ukabibaza si uyu muntu ibintu aya makuru yakuye he just kubera ko tutigeze tumenya ko ibyo bintu bihari cyangwa se tutigeze tumenya information zihagije kuri ibyo bintu ugasanga kenshi hari amahirwe agiye aducika cyane ku rubyiruko cyangwa se ku bantu bakiri batoya imbaraga z'igihugu dukeneye bino bintu cyane. So biri ngombwa rero ko tugira icyo tubivugaho tukamenya information tukabaza tugakurikira tukamenya amakuru ahagije. Yes.
Okay, so tudatinze reka tugiye gukoresha wenda turavanga indimi. We're going to combine English and Kinyarwanda.
Yes.
But we want to know more about what you're going to talk about. I don't want to go into details of everything because he's here to say each and everything. So you can first introduce yourself.
Okay. So thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mr. Emmanuel and my sister here, Kety.
Thank you.
I'm so great to be here tonight so that we can share something very vital about TOEFL and IELTS. I mean, International Proficiency English Testing. Yes, tests.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's have this. We want to make it more. understandable to the extent that whoever is watching can get to know what you're talking about.
Sure.
And I'd love, let's first get to know more about you as the person we are together, what he does, and all that. Because I know many people are watching and they're like, we want to know where there are opportunities, we want to know what is it about and all that. So after that, we're going to go into details of...
And you post there,
yes.
if the CEO, if the manager.
Yeah, you never know. Maybe people may think that it's like an NGO or...
Yeah, sure.
Others, maybe they think it's a company, maybe TOEFL Limited, I don't know.
Exactly.
Yeah? So, yeah, you have that time.
Okay, that's great. I'm so grateful again to introduce myself officially on ISIBO television in front of my two friends here, Emmanuel and Madam Kety.
Yeah.
Sincerely speaking, my full name is Emmanuel Nasida Ochieno. I'm a professional English proficiency test expert and also business English consultant. Currently, as we are talking, I'm the head of academic English at Wibena Business Institute, which is strategically located in Kigali City at Centenary Building on 4th floor.
Wow.
So I've been in this industry for a good period of time, and I've actually impacted Rwandan students, not only Rwandan students, but also East and Central African students.
Wow.
Some of them are abroad and others are studying in our local universities here.
Also, you mean students from like Senegal?
Yes, from Gabon,
West Africa,
Gabon.
Chad.
Yes, yes. In fact, Wibena is a very big institute indeed. Sure. Yeah, and it offers various courses right away from French, English, and even it is a test center for TCF and accredited center for registration. It is an affiliated center of Cambridge International School. Also, it's a proud member of British Council.
Oh, that's good.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
before we go far, I would love to know the difference between, what is IELTS and TOEFL? I didn't know.
TOEFL, the difference.
Is it how do you pronounce? As an English teacher? No, this is IELTS, right?
Sure.
Another one is?
TOEFL.
TOEFL.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, TOEFL. Yeah, but it's true. It's TOEFL.
The first one is
IELTS.
IELTS.
Okay. It's like the way you can spell it.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
So IELTS is an abbreviation of International English Language Testing System. It is from British Council. And TOEFL is Teaching of English as a Foreign Language from ETS, and this is American organization.
Okay.
Whereas the other one is for British Council, as I have said before. Yeah, sure. British Council.
Okay. Maybe I think Kety wants to ask.
What's exactly the difference?
Yeah. Okay. There are some vital, distinct differences between these two tastes. TOEFL, as we have said, is from American, and IELTS from British Council. So, but IELTS, it has different sections, okay, and also purposes. So, firstly, IELTS is it has general purpose, has academic English purpose, life skill, and UKVI. Okay.
UKVI means?
Yeah, UK visa. Yes, specifically for people who are going to United Kingdom.
So it means the two are different.
Yes, they are totally different. We have IELTS, academic English, for studying purposes. We have IELTS general purpose. It can be either for academic
Jobs.
or, for jobs and what have you.
Okay.
IELTS life skill, we have A1 and B1. This one is for the people who are visiting United Kingdom to see their spouses, that kind of things.
Okay.
And we have UKVI for academic English too. Yes.
That is from IELTS.
Yeah, yes.
So you said TOEFL is?
Yes, TOEFL is from America for ETS, English. ETS is English testing systems.
So
It's an
it's like the way you can learn normal English? I don't know. I'm not getting.
It's not really just the
I
way
think
of
I prefer the second one, TOEFL.
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 Oh yeah, we are going to
Is
see
it
the
the
factors.
easiest?
No, neither of these tests is easy. That's the reality. All of them are difficult.
Okay. Somehow complicated, but okay.
Sure, yeah. It just depends on proper preparation and also before you choose the kind of test that you are going to do between these two, you have to know what does the school require you to give. So what is the school interested in?
So, okay, that means if I apply to a certain school, I need to know maybe what they want, like what they requested.
Sure.
So it's me to know whether I'm going for TOEFL or for IELTS.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah. So those are the kind of factors that you have to consider. Number one, what is the school that you are applying to interested in? Okay. Number two, what kind of English do you speak better? Is it British or American? If you are very familiar to American English, then I can advise you to take TOEFL because of the vocabularies and what have you. But if you feel too that you are very comfortable with British English, then IELTS can be a better option on your side. Yeah. Thirdly, you have also to check your typing speed on computer. If you are good at typing, then you can opt to TOEFL because these are computer-based tests here in Rwanda. And if it's about paper-based and you think that...
TOEFL doesn't have a paper-based?
No, in Rwanda, we likely, it is unlikely to be having it as we are talking now. But IELTS, we have two versions. We have computer-based and we have paper-based too.
Okay. Okay, ku bantu badukurikiye rero kugira ngo banasobanukirwe wenda nubwo twakoresha icyongereza cyane duse nkaho tugaruka no mu kinyarwanda bamenye ibyo turimo kuganiraho. Ni ukuvuga ngo uyu ni umwarimu w'umunyamwuga mu rurimi rw'icyongereza ariko usanga akenshi nk'abanyeshuri ba applyinze bajya kwiga hanze hari ibyo bagenda babasaba. Ku buryo uzasanga na zimwe muri form si n'abanyeshuri gusa n'abantu bashaka kujya gukora hanze bashaka kujya gusura hari form wuzuza niyo basaba visa barabizi. Ariko ugasanga barababwiye ngo ugomba kuba ufite ibi bikurikira. Muri ibyo rero ugasanga harimo kwiga zino ndimi. Kwiga runo rurimi rw'icyongereza. Ariko narwo ugasanga urarwiga bitewe n'ikintu runaka urwigira. Niba ari ikigo ushobora gusanga cyagusabye wenda academic. Ukagenda n'ikizamini ukora usanga kijyanye n'ibyo bagusabye. Biterwa n'icyo bagusabye. Hanyuma impamvu ibi tubigarutse hari n'abantu bashaka kugira ngo bajye hanze gusura bagenzi babo, inshuti, abavandimwe. Ugasanga yenda gusaba visa muri izo process zose nibyo ngibyo uzahura nabyo. None ugasanga n'abanyeshuri abana barangiza senior 6 ni applyingira kwa kundi barabana b'abashapu bazi ku applyinga ku mbuga nkoranyambaga kuri za websites zitandukanye ugasanga babaha admission. Ariko muri admission bagize ibyo bagusaba. So it's good
nabyo still ukabisanga. So mbere ahubwo kuba wabitegura mbere yuko unatangira wenda gupanga kwa apply muri ibyo bintu byose ukaba wicaranye rwose ibintu byiza nk'ibi ngibi. Yes,
but I would like to know which test is easier than another, cause when it comes does it depend with the English whether maybe someone feel like maybe American English is good to me or British English, I don't know.
I don't think nothing is there.
What do you mean? It can.
That's what he said. I asked that question before and he says that everything there is not
But
easy.
I'm saying about, English
Like,
is not easy, I know.
Yes.
But what I want to know behind the scenes, if someone is, sometimes you may be fluent.
Yeah, sure.
Good, like you're good, you're fluent in English, you can speak English like an American guy or even a British person.
Yes.
But when it comes to exams, you find that things are quite different. So I need to know, does it, for the exam to be easy, let me say that. Sure. Because, or to be soft in a way, does it depend with the person, someone's accent or the way he or she speaks English?
Sincerely speaking, this exam is not about all those things, okay? This is a skill which has a certain secret or tips that people have to understand. So it is not just about spoken English, it is about general skill on answering questions, because we have had some students, we have had some students even from America, who studied in America, but they failed IELTS itself. You see? So for this reason, I can't say that determinant factor can be how a person speaks English or how much English someone has mastered, but it just needs proper preparation. Okay? Yeah, so it needs proper preparation.
Emmanuel, if you don't mind,
Sure.
what you do like?
To ensure that these people pass.
I like that.
Don't matter about student, about me and Emmalito. No, you as
To
Emmanuel.
make sure that students pass. Actually, we do a lot of things.
I know there are some hidden techniques. And you see, some of the people here.
Don't worry,
people
nobody's
around-
gonna cheat. No, don't worry. Yes.
Okay. First and foremost, something that I normally do, I do dedicate my students to God, because I do believe that nothing impossible with God. Are we together here?
Sure.
Okay.
Because after having dedicated my students to God, they get that brave and wisdom on how to respond to the questions correctly. Secondly, we as an institution, we are very organized, right away from the CEO to the subordinate staff.
Okay.
At times you can ask yourself a simple question, Mr. Emmanuel or Kety, my sister here, that how does the subordinate staff get involved in such kind of thing? You see, as a student to study, he or she has to get a very conducive environment, and this environment
Yes.
must be very clean. This is the first thing. So when the environment is not really clean, then it can't be friendly to the student to pass the test. So for this reason, we take the cooperation right away from down, then we go to the students themselves. We give them some pieces of advice, yes? Yeah, on how to take these things serious. Because at times, we can say that teachers are good or the facilitators are very educated,
Yeah,
or
sure.
but the students on their side, they do not take it serious and fail.
Yes.
Okay, also we have to consider the factor here that students might be good, you see, but now the trainers themselves are not qualified. Such kind of things can easily cause the student not to pass the test. But we are going to be talking about this one later, about passing and failing of students.
Sure.
Okay, so in this issue of how we prepare our students to pass the test, we encounter a lot of things. Number one, the way I've said, is about dedicating the students to God. Secondly, is about the coordination and proper programs right away from the CEO to the subordinate staff to make the environment friendly. And thirdly, we also use valid methodologies, okay? It is not about copy-pasting, going to YouTube and subjecting students to thorough studying, which can easily overload their heads and understand nothing. So for us, we do not really rely on such kind of materials. We don't say that YouTube is bad, but we say that we do really also, we do really work by using the proper methodologies to ensure that students get the right concept. Yeah. I think those ones are among the things that we do.
But you know, there are many students, there are many people who fail most of the time, and you wonder why.
Sure.
Is it because maybe they didn't get enough time to study? Is it because maybe they had no good teachers who could maybe mentor them in a way that they can pass the exams? Or is it because of the background of education? What's really where's the problem?
Yeah, this is a very interesting question. Now, students to fail the test, it depends on various factors. First and foremost, too much knowledge. As we know, YouTube has a lot of classes, I mean for TOEFL and IELTS.
Sure.
And each YouTuber gives his or her own methodology of solving a certain question.
Yes.
So the students who rely on these video clips at times tend to forget that, or tend to get confused which approach or whose approach is better for them to pass the exam. So by getting this confusion, they tend to fail the test. And also, by getting a lot of things from the YouTube, their heads get overloaded. With the overloaded head, no one can pass the exam. And nothing constructive can be done, Madam Kety. Yes? Okay. Secondly, not getting proper preparation. Okay? So in this fast-paced society, we need quick results.
Yeah.
Sure.
And with quick results, we have to be able or to be ready to get subjected to the consequences of wrong decisions, because we don't attend classes. We just start up early in the morning or wake up early in the morning, go to the test center, register for the test.
Yeah.
You are registering for the test that you have never seen even in the format. How do you expect to pass for sure? You can't pass. So with this reason, people tend to fail the test. Okay? So the solution towards this one, I can say that it is better for anyone who would like to sit for the test to go to physical test centers and ask or get proper information towards the test that this person is going to be taking. Not forgetting that we also have some other factors like we have busy schedule at home or at our working places. So we do not even get time for revision, don't you see? So without proper revision, we can't pass the exam.
Yeah.
The third factor which also makes students not to pass this exam, we can talk about doing tests again and again. Okay? You fail the first test, you go for the second one. You fail the second one, you go to the third one. You are going to the third one without sitting down and analyzing. What was the
you get to know the reason to why you failed before.
You failed the previous one. So you are just piling the mistake on mistake, wasting money and time on something that you could have sat down for the first failure and evaluate yourself and know that I failed from this, so I should correct and then go ahead with the proper ways of taking the test. Now, let's see now how people get confused in such kind of a way that in this point. Firstly, you'll find a student is writing maybe an essay without using the proper format, and yet we have the proper format to be followed. The same thing the student does, answer questions without completing question. Okay, poor management of time. Are you seeing? This one becomes also another problem that makes students not to pass the test. So there are various factors which we can talk about, and they can be solved for sure. I think that the solution can just come from visiting the proper test centers or proper websites like British Council websites for IELTS preparation test, or ETS for TOEFL. You're getting practice tests from TOEFL websites. If you fail to find such kind of information, you feel maybe you are not getting you are not getting satisfied, you can still visit good test centers which people have tasted, like now Bena, you see, in town, which people have tasted.
Let's see how they are performing.
So it is not just about the teachers or the trainers having skills or not having skills. Factors are so many.
Sure.
Yeah, sure.
Wow.
So, Kety, I think you've been looking for a visa for a long time, right? And what I've seen, Emmanuel's here for us.
Don't worry, I'm catching everything.
Yeah, you're getting. Okay, that's good.
Yes, sure.
And I'd love to ask you, from your own experience, you've been teaching English for a long time, and you've been helping these students outside here to pass their exams, to see how they can achieve their goals and all that. But from the experience you had, how do you compare the efforts you use while you're teaching, while you're giving our knowledge and all that, and the results that you get from those students? Is it matching for real? Can you say that for real? I can say that I don't have any. In French they say échec.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So at the same time I can say yes or no, because it depends on the kind of the students that we are having. At times you get some students who need a lot of follow-up, and we have to commit ourselves as trainers or test facilitators. And but also we can say that we get some students who already know what they are going to be doing at the test center. No, it involves a lot of skills. So to answer the question, I can say that we use valid methodologies. In fact, a teacher or a trainer doesn't have a lot of things to get involved in the students' test. Instead, the students themselves are the one who should just be given some practical methodologies to ensure that they get correct information. So this means that we use students-friendly methodologies. So here, student is the one who is centered, or we use student-centered methodologies to ensure that students get everything. Number two, we also use blended learning system or method, okay? After having taught the student everything manually, at times we also include some video clips to cement on what the student will not have understood by the end of the lesson. You see? Yeah, we also have some classes whereby students have to go and do their own research and bring now presentation. In fact, in this case, the trainer or the facilitator uses very little effort to ensure that a student passes when you are using the flipped classes, whereby the students themselves have to research and the facilitator has to analyze information. But also, if you try to spoon feed, this is the thing that I want to say here, that you want to be the source of each and every information, students are likely to fail the exam. Okay?
Sure.
Yeah, sure.
Because you're giving him what he's not, he or she is not going to get in the exam.
Yeah,
exactly.
Exactly. Because you are giving each and everything, and you will not be with this person at the test center. This person is going to be there alone. So we have some other things that we can't discuss in public, but methodology are very many and very valid.
Those things that we can't discuss,
Yes.
they are paid off.
No.
Get have you heard, It's like there are things that you don't have to discuss.
Exactly.
We don't have to discuss each and everything,
Yes.
because there are those ones you have to pay to get
To get the
have the whole
information.
information.
Yes. Okay.
Okay. So
Okay, very nice. Very correct, actually. I'm interested, by the way.
you want to go and study?
Of course.
When?
When? Why do that's not your...
So
I
it's
was
not my
talking to Emma-
business.
Yes. None of your business. Yes, wow. But for me, I think I will take TOEFL.
Oh, yes.
Really?
You're welcome. For us, whichever test that you take, we are ready. Yeah, we are not
And I
scared
will
of
only
anything
do
because we
once.
have- Sure?
Once,
yeah,
then
good.
pass.
Oh, by the way, when she talks about doing it once and pass, I feel excited to share also some life experience
Yes,
about
do.
my own students.
Okay.
Yeah, some are in Ireland, others in Australia,
Wow.
America, what have you. Let's take an example here, and you'll get surprised.
Sure.
A student scored 107 out of 120. He almost maximized everything. This is a Rwandan student. We are talking about a Rwandan student who studied in Rwanda and completed his school level in Rwanda. Just went to...
How long did it take him to?
No, it's just a month or 1 month and 2 weeks. 107 out of 120. Remember, the minimal score to join Harvard University is 104. So this boy surpassed the scores that a student who was going to join Harvard University could have got. Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And I feel,
Now,
leave alone that one. In
can't-
IELTS, we
I
have
think that person has to get a job like a lecturer.
it's already abroad. Sure. We have many 90s, 100, and also band 7.0 going upwards 90s, academic English, general purpose. Yeah, we have really done a lot.
What's the average marks for someone who
Yes,
if I say that I've won for you said about general training
general
and
training,
academic English.
yes.
If let me say it's like academic.
Yes.
So how many marks do I have to?
Okay, it depends. It depends on the level of education that you are intending to go and study.
Okay.
So let's assume that you are going.
But there are those ones that you can't go.
Commonly.
Yeah, common.
Okay, yeah, like 6.5 in
6.5.
IELTS. Yeah, sure.
So if you have 6.5, you're good to
You are
go.
likely to get a good score
Okay.
to be taken. Also 6.0 students are taken, but it would be better if students scored above 6.5. Just right away from 6.5, that's very fine. In TOEFL, it's 78.
70.
Yes, out of 120.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you mean that guy who scored 107?
107, yes. I can even show you if you wanted to see this.
No, we trust you.
Okay.
No, it's great. Yeah,
okay, perfect.
For me, I normally say that even that student, he must have been the best student of that year.
Sure.
Not in Rwanda, we are talking about Africa. And that is my own student. Sure, yes. My own student whom I started teaching from scratch or training from scratch. So I also brag over that.
He was a student. Oh, that's good.
Yes, he had been my student by then.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. But at this moment, as we are talking, he's in Ireland.
Alan.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
ngira ngo tuganire byinshi kuri ibi bintu reka duse nkaho duhindura aha ngaha ariko icyo tureba hano ni ukuvuga ngo you want to go to do the exam. Yes, it's good. You have to go and do the exam, which is good. But there's the way of doing the exam and the way of winning the exam.
Ushaka gukora ibizami, iyo ushaka gukora ibizami ni mu buryo bubiri. Hari uburyo bwo gutsinda ikizami
no kumva yuko gusa wakoze ikizami,
kumva no gukora ikizami.
Gukora ikizami kudafite gutsinda mbese I don't think that it doesn't make sense, because at the end of the day you have to win. And if you don't see those marks that you're looking for, then you failed. I think thank you so much, Emmanuel. Maybe we're gonna have A or B things.
Exactly, yes.
So, but what I know, hari abantu buriya babaye interest bya atari, hari abo twabariza nubwo turi bugende muri message zose ngo tuzigarukeho,
ariko sometimes turaza kubahereza information za Emmanuel, araza kutubwira niba hari website, niba hari social media, niba hari numero de telefone ushobora guhamagara hanyuma ukibariza information birambuye akagusobanurira.
I don't know if it's okay for you to give out your number.
No problem, I feel free with that because I'm serving the community.
Yes.
Sure.
Because what I know, there are lots of people here who want to ask many questions, not even me or Kety, but you. So I think it's good to give out, if you use maybe social media platforms, it's your number or all that, it's easy. So maybe you can use that time and you give them your number.
Okay. So my number is 0786 053 720.
Okay. Repeat.
0586
0586
053
053
720.
720.
Yes, on WhatsApp and plus calling. And even normal messages.
Okay. Thank you so much. Before we say bye to you, or we say that we are done with the conversation because I do believe that if we decide to sit and talk about each and everything, we can talk till
till tomorrow.
I would love to say that there is something that may be on your side as a teacher that you can advise the students. That's one. Second, is something that you can encourage some of these students. They don't know about even Webena, maybe. Or others, not only even students, even adults, because some of them, they lose these opportunities because maybe they don't have information. So I think you have one or two words to.
Thank you very much, my comrades here. My dear students, I would like to advise you that before you take the decision of doing TOEFL or IELTS exam, you have to consult comprehensively and from reliable sources. So it's not really easy to know the reliable sources. However, we have some institutions which have stunning record of performance. And I'll just give an example of our own institution, which is Webena Business Institute, which is located at Centenary Building on 4th floor. We have been doing such kind of activities or training students for a good number of years. In fact, by the turning of this year, I myself, I have been working for almost a decade. And I have a lot of experience or vast experience on both classes or handling classes, visa applications, scholarship applications, and what have you. So try to either call on the telephone number that we have given you so that you can get a lot of information from us. Also, do not just panic or wake up early in the morning that you are saying that you are going to sit for the test without proper consultation. That is wastage of cash and time. So you have to avoid such kind of things. Webena is in town. It offers different courses, or right away from general English to academic or professional English. Also, you shouldn't forget that we also offer TCF. This is French French proficiency test for the ones who are going to European countries for either stay or working there or academic purposes, such kind of things. So feel welcome. And if at all you have any question that you would like to pose, my phone is always open. Thank you very much. Madam Kety.
Thank you so much. Thank you very much, Emmanuel. Yes.
Yeah, so we can say thank you so much for your time. Thanks.
Yeah.
I think without any doubt, you've given out all the information. Not all, of course, but the good thing, you've given out your number, which is good. And I do believe that whoever wants to call you is free.
Yeah.
You know, you have even Wibena Musanze.
Yeah, across the country. In fact, Wibena is a cross-border institution.
Yes.
Wibena Musanze, Wibena Rwanda, Wibena East Africa, Wibena Central Africa. So the ones who can't come to Kigali, still we have a branch in North Province, Musanze.
Yes, Musanze.
So they can,
and other parts of the country.
so they can
still
visit your offices and all that.
Okay.
So,
Please, guys, call him for more information. Don't call him for, I know you guys, but
what do you mean? What do you mean?
no, I don't mean anything. But please, for more information, you can call him.
You know, they may call you thinking that you're giving out visa.
Just for free, just like that. Yes.
So, reka tushimire cyane Emmanuel, tunashimire cyane abantu bose bagiye banatubaza kuti ese biriya bintu byo twumva bya TOEFL, byo twumva bya IELTS bigamije iki, ni iby'iki, ese bifite ba nyirabyo cyangwa se ni amahirwe yazira buri muntu wese aramutse yagerageje. Ndumva ko bisobanutse neza, ngira ngo nimero yawe twayitanze, ubushatse kugira ngo muhamagare rwose tukiva mu kiganiro gutya wahita umuhamagara rwose.